Drilled piles, vibrated piles, and impact-driven piles are frequently installed as a foundation for buildings, which are directly connected to the piles and their reinforcement. For this purpose, it is required to chip the excess concrete off the pile heads down to a determined height and to uncover the reinforcement bars. The required work is often carried out manually in order to supply undamaged starter bars to the next contractor. Thus, it is time-consuming and cost-intensive, not to mention the pollution caused to the environment. In order to carry out such work more economically, the BRC pile cutter has been developed. It consists of a hydraulic rotary drive, a mounting plate, and a basic cutter frame, which can be fitted with various exchangeable central and outer cutters. For this job, the pile cutter was additionally equipped with a circular water pipe. Due to the input of water, the dust nuisance was significantly reduced. The BRC pile cutter is a newly developed, well-thought-out tool for cutting pile heads. The BRC cutter head relieves concrete stress in the center of the pile head, as well as at the pile skin. This prevents damage to the pile shaft and the reinforcement, and the pile head as well as the starter bars remain intact for subsequent construction work. Due to the height of the basic cutter frame, a maximum of 1 meter can be cut off the pile head in one working process without damaging the vertical starter bars. The circular cutter, or outer cutter, cuts the concrete outside of the reinforcement cage. The central cutter cuts the concrete within the reinforcement cage. The dimensions of the basic cutter frame, the central cutter, and the circular cutter depend on the diameter of the pile and its reinforcement cage. Due to the modular design with exchangeable tools, it is possible to process piles with diameters between 21 and 200 centimeters. The cutting process is controlled from the operator's cab of the hydraulic excavator, and its speed surpasses that of conventional chipping work by far. Depending on the pile diameter and cutting height, the process only lasts a few minutes, and thus causes much less environmental pollution. Thanks to quick connection, the pile cutter is quickly and easily mounted on a hydraulic excavator. Within a few minutes, it's ready for operation or exchanged for another working tool. For example, these concrete cutting pliers. After the cutting process, only a concrete ring in which the starter bars are enclosed remains. This concrete ring can easily and quickly be removed using concrete cutter pliers. Manual reworking and cleaning of the pile head is completed in just a few minutes. Subsequently, the pile is ready for further activities. The BRC pile cutter is equally suitable for cutting drilled piles, vibrated cast-in-place piles, as well as prefabricated driven piles and centrifugally cast concrete piles. It facilitates the production of high-quality pile heads. The BRC pile cutter is easy to operate, versatile, and economical, and thus an ideal addition to your range of services.